You did not come across this message by chance. Your soul was guided here because a profound shift in your love life has already begun. This is not a random event, but a direct response to a signal your inner self has been broadcasting for some time. Over the past weeks, you may have noticed a strange restlessness or a gentle pressure in your chest that your logical mind cannot quite name. Your heart knows that the atmosphere around you is changing, and those sudden shifts in mood or soft feelings of expectation are actually intuitive responses to a spiritual movement. You are not imagining these sensations. Your soul is simply noticing the signs that the universe has already confirmed a beautiful new chapter for you. A powerful creative force is working quietly behind the scenes to arrange events that will align your journey with a specific destined person. This individual is being prepared to place you at the very center of their life, with a depth of devotion that is grounded, sacred, and free from unhealthy attachment. They will see you as a sanctuary of peace and a source of truth, making you feel as though you have finally come home. While past disappointments may whisper that this sounds too good to be true, every challenge and lonely moment you have endured was part of a larger plan to refine your spirit. You are being prepared to receive a connection that goes far beyond surface-level attraction or temporary romance. This person is currently undergoing a deep inner transformation and being molded by life experiences that teach them how to honor and cherish a partner like you. Every hard moment they face is chipping away layers of fear, pride, and immaturity that might have otherwise hindered a healthy relationship. They may currently be ending old chapters or navigating periods of solitude to ensure they are emotionally available and whole when you finally meet. The universe is being patient with the timing because what is being created requires a solid foundation of maturity and awareness. When they arrive, they will not come looking to be saved. When they arrive, they will not come looking to be saved, but as someone ready to respect and protect your heart with a fully awakened spirit. In this connection, the exhausting pattern of having to fight for importance or beg for attention will completely vanish from your reality. This person will listen to your words with sincere interest and remember the small details of your life because they truly value your inner world. You will never feel the need to dim your light to make them comfortable. Instead, they will celebrate your individuality and encourage your biggest dreams. Their devotion will feel like open land rather than restrictive walls, allowing you both to grow and expand in mutual freedom and conscious love. They will recognize that loving you is an honor, and their presence will serve as a mirror that reflects your own strength and beauty back to you. Even though your physical paths have not yet crossed, an invisible thread already links your heart directly to theirs across the distance. This explains the sudden waves of peace or joy you feel without reason, as you are likely sensing their growing hope or emotional breakthroughs. During the night, your souls may already be meeting in the dream state, exchanging the comfort and safety that your conscious minds are still waiting to experience. These spiritual encounters leave you with a lingering sense of safety that acts as a silent promise for the future. Trust that this preparation is happening on both sides simultaneously, ensuring that when the moment of meeting arrives, it will be a recognition of a love that was always meant to be. Your body is wise and deeply intuitive by nature. It already knows that this person is moving closer into your energetic space, and it reacts to that truth in real physical ways. You may feel sudden warmth, calm, excitement, or even emotional waves without a clear reason from daily events. These are not random sensations happening by chance. They are responses to someone who is already touching your energy field even before the physical meeting takes place. The universe, with its endless language of symbols and signs, also joins this silent conversation actively. It keeps sending you gentle confirmations from the outside world to reassure you that what you are feeling is real and true. This is where repeating numbers and mirror hours begin to appear more frequently in your life. Seeing sequences like 111, 222, or 444 again and again is not a coincidence created by numbers or chance alone. It is the universe quietly signaling to you, confirming that you are aligned with your path, and that communication with your destined person is already active on an unseen level. Each time these numbers appear, it is like receiving a notification saying that the connection is alive and the process is moving forward steadily. The meeting is already being prepared, slowly downloading into physical reality with care. You may also notice that you overhear strangers saying exactly what you needed to hear without them knowing anything about your personal situation. A song may suddenly play that answers a question you were silently asking yourself moments before. Sometimes a single sentence from a movie, a random post online, or a passing comment hits your heart with perfect timing and accuracy. The world around you begins to cooperate in subtle ways to remind you that this bond exists and is growing stronger. When you feel a deep longing for someone you haven't met or wake up from a vivid dream of their presence, acknowledge that feeling as a meaningful truth. This recognition acts as an anchor, grounding the spiritual energy into your physical world and signaling your openness to receive what is already moving toward you. While modern society often dismisses intuition in favor of logic, you are choosing a path of deeper awareness and soul-led truth. Trusting that quiet inner voice is essential, especially as these telepathic connections intensify just before a physical meeting occurs. Like distant thunder signaling an approaching storm, the energetic signals become louder as the gap between you and your partner shrinks. If you have noticed an increase in these signs or a heightening of your emotions lately, take it as a direct confirmation of progress. You are moving beyond the surface level of existence into a realm where the unseen is just as real and impactful as the visible world. It is important to understand that such a significant blessing can sometimes trigger a period of temporary disorder in your current life. This clearing often feels like things are falling apart, but it is actually the universe dismantling old structures to make room for a beautiful, lasting foundation. Just as an old building must be cleared before a masterpiece can be constructed, your life is being rearranged to remove anything that no longer serves your highest good. Do not be startled by the dust of transformation. It is a necessary part of the process that prepares your environment for a love of this magnitude. This divine transition ensures that when your soulmate arrives, Your world is perfectly aligned to sustain your shared future. Your journey of waiting has never been a waste of time, but a period of profound refinement and spiritual strengthening. Every challenge you have faced has softened your heart and built the character necessary to sustain a connection that goes beyond ordinary romance. On the other side of this invisible thread, your partner is being equally prepared, learning the lessons of emotional maturity and selfless devotion. They are being molded into the person who will see your true value and cherish you with a depth you have never known. Together, you are moving toward a bond that is not based on lack or need, but on the celebration of two whole souls choosing to walk a sacred path together. The emotional closeness you share will go far beyond physical attraction alone. Even though the physical pull will be strong and undeniable when the time comes, it will be a rare blend of passion and calm, excitement and safety at the same time. Silence will feel comfortable rather than awkward or empty between you. Vulnerability will be met with gentleness and understanding, not criticism or dismissal. You will feel free to be fully yourself, knowing your openness will be held with care and respect always. This deep devotion, this shared respect, and this sense of freedom form the foundation of a relationship that is already forming beyond what you can see right now. It is not a love built from emptiness or lack within either person. It is a love that recognizes and honors the wholeness you already carry inside yourself. It does not try to complete you in a desperate way. It simply celebrates you as you are. What may surprise you most is that even though your physical bodies have not yet met and your eyes have not yet looked into each other, a quiet connection already exists between you. An unseen channel of communication is open and flowing steadily through it. Emotions, understanding, and energy are already moving freely. Your lives are already touching in ways that may have gone unnoticed until this moment. There is a mystery at work here that goes beyond the physical rules of everyday life. It is something mystics and spiritual teachers have spoken of for thousands of years in different traditions, and now you are beginning to feel it personally in your own experience. Even though you have not yet seen this person's face or felt their touch, the connection is real and active right now. It is not imagination or mere wishful thinking on your part. It is an energetic truth that cannot be denied. There is an invisible thread, often called the red thread of fate or the silver cord, that links your heart directly to theirs. Distance does not weaken this bond at all. Circumstances do not break it easily. This bond cannot be destroyed by ordinary means. It works like a spiritual channel through which feelings, thoughts, and energy move freely between you both. What is remarkable about this moment in your life is that this channel has fully opened up now. That is why you may have recently experienced feelings or sensations you could not easily explain to others, some of which may have made you question yourself for a short time. One of the strongest signs of this activation is a strange longing for something ahead of you in time. It is a beautiful and complex feeling, a sense of missing someone you have not yet met in person. It is not normal loneliness that you feel. It is more like remembering the future that is waiting for you. Your soul is not limited by time in the way your mind is every day. On a deeper level, your soul already recognizes this person clearly. It remembers an agreement made long ago between your spirits. As the meeting draws closer, your inner being begins to respond, vibrating with recognition and quiet anticipation. If you have ever stared into the distance, feeling that something important was missing, or if you have felt a sudden desire to go home even while already at home, you have touched this special feeling. It is the awareness that there is a place in someone else's heart that belongs to you and is waiting patiently. This sense of emptiness is not sorrow or sadness. It is space being prepared carefully for the right person. Through this invisible connection, the emotions of your counterpart also travel to you. Sometimes this explains the sudden mood changes you may have noticed without any clear reason from your own life. You may be having an ordinary day when, without warning, a wave of peace or joy washes over you gently. You may feel calm, loved, or quietly hopeful, smiling without knowing exactly why at that moment. These moments are not random occurrences at all. They often belong to the other person in some way. It is possible that in that same moment they are thinking of love, healing an old wound, or sending quiet hope toward you across the distance. In the same way, if you suddenly feel gentle sadness or restlessness that does not seem to come from your own life events, it may be that they are facing something difficult on their side. Through this bond, you sense their state and help carry part of the emotional weight without realizing it fully. This silent communication shows that you are already connected, already working together long before meeting in the physical world. The place where this connection often becomes clearest is in your dreams at night, when your conscious mind rests and your usual defenses soften during sleep. Your spirit becomes free to move beyond limits. In that state, it can meet the spirit of this person in subtle realms beyond ordinary sight. You may have had vivid dreams recently where you interact with someone who feels deeply familiar and comforting, a presence that brings peace, safety, and unconditional love without words. Their face may be unclear or it may fade when you wake up in the morning. These dreams are not random images created by your mind. They are real encounters beyond physical limits and rules. In these dream meetings, your souls recognize each other instantly. They support one another, encourage patience, and remind each other that the waiting is almost over now. Waking up with a full heart and a quiet sense of peace is a strong sign that you are not alone during the night hours. Even if your mind cannot remember all the details clearly, your emotional body remembers the feeling very well. That sense of safety stays with you through the day, like a silent promise of what is coming. Your physical body also responds to this approaching closeness in noticeable ways. Many people standing near such a connection report clear physical sensations happening to them. You may feel a sudden warmth in the center of your chest, right where the heart rests, as if something gently lights up inside you. You may experience chills or goosebumps, even when the temperature does not explain them at all, especially when you think about love or your future ahead. Sometimes you may notice a soft scent, a perfume or floral smell with no visible source around you. This is another way the energy of this person reaches you, gently making itself known in your physical awareness. Do not suppress these sensations or label them as imagination. You are not meant to ignore this inner knowing that keeps speaking to you. Trust that quiet inner voice that keeps telling you this is real and important. These connections usually grow stronger just before the physical meeting happens. Like distant thunder before a storm, the energy becomes louder as the moment approaches closer. If you have noticed that the signs have increased recently, or that your emotions feel stronger and more intense lately, take this as confirmation that the distance between you is shrinking quickly. The universe is actively rearranging your life, preparing your environment for a love of this magnitude.